Welcome all to my channel Happy Learning. So today we will start with the numericals. So in the previous session we have seen the numerical on a plane wall. So we will continue with the plane wall by taking a different example. So what is given in the example? Let's see. A 30 mm thick plate generates internal energy uniformly at a rate of 2.7 into 10 raised to 7 watt per meter cube. It is given. The thermal conductivity of the plate is given as 15 watt per meter Kelvin. Temperature on one side it is given as 110 and the temperature on the other side it is given as 100. So what you are supposed to determine? You are supposed to determine what is the maximum temperature in the plate and specify the location. Means where the maximum temperature it will occur and where will be the location that you are supposed to find out. So let's start with the numerical. So the thickness it is given as 30 mm. The heat generation it is given as 2.7 into 10 raised to 7. Thermal conductivity is given. Temperature on one side and the temperature on the other side it is given. So how to solve? Let's see. So we'll start with the first Poisson's equation. The Poisson's equation, all of you are aware of it. d square t by dx square, that is plus g by k, that is equal to 0. So now what is the next step? You will integrate this equation. So this is the first integration and this is the second integration. So we'll integrate the equation twice. So these are the same steps that you are supposed to follow. Now what is our next step? Our next step is what? We will apply the boundary conditions. So we'll apply the boundary conditions at two locations. One is at x is equal to 0 and the other is at x is equal to L. So at x is equal to 0, what is the temperature? The temperature over here it is mentioned at T1. So at x is equal to 0, T is equal to T1. Now what we will do? We will substitute the value of T is equal to T1 at x is equal to 0 in this equation number 2. So this equation number 3 we will substitute. So here T it becomes T1. This term it gets equal to 0. This term it equals to 0 as x is 0. So automatically what you will get? You will get the value of C2 as 0. So in this way we have found out the first constant, the value of the first constant. Next we will apply the boundary condition at x is equal to L. So at x is equal to L, what is the temperature? The temperature it is T2. So now we will substitute T is equal to T2 in this equation number 4. So if I substitute, it becomes T2 that is equal to G upon K into L square, because as x is equal to L we are supposed to find out, plus C1 multiplied by L, and what is this C2? C2 we have already found out. C2 it is nothing but 0. So after arranging this equation you will get the value of C1. So now C1 is also we have found and C2 also we have found. Now what we will do? We will substitute both the values in equation number 3. So you will get this equation. So this is nothing but the temperature distribution equation. So this is the first part which usually you are supposed to find out if you are asked or not. Now next, what you are supposed to find out? You are supposed to find out the maximum temperature and the location. Now when will be the temperature maximum? At maximum temperature, what will be the change of temperature with respect to x? It will be 0. So when T is equal to T max, the change of temperature with respect to x, that is 0. So you are supposed to keep this in mind, this condition, because at maximum temperature the slope, that is the dt by dx, will be equal to 0. So now what we will do? We will we will differentiate this equation number 6. So after differentiating, and we will then equate it to 0. So you will get the value of T max. So differentiate this equation number 6, right? So you will get and equate it to 0. So we have differentiated it, equated to 0, minus g upon 2k. Derivative of x square is nothing but 2x. This is a single x, so automatically you will get T2 minus T1 divided by L plus g upon 2k, and this term will be eliminated. So simple derivative. So we have equated this equation derivative to 0. Now we will put the value of all the values. We know all the values. We have already we know the value of G, we know the value of K, you know the value of T2, T1. So from this, what you will get? You will get the unknown value of X. So this will give the location, that at a particular location the temperature is constant, and this is the maximum temperature. So we will substitute the values, and you will get, here you can see, you will get the location. Now what is the location? 0.01482 meters, right? So this is the location where the temperature will be maximum temperature. Now what we will do, we will again substitute the value of this X in equation number 6. So if we substitute X is equal to 0.014 in this equation, you will get, in this equation number 6, you will get the value of Tmax. This equation, if you will substitute the value of X, automatically you will get the value of maximum temperature. So the maximum temperature that occurs is nothing but 307.5, and where it occurs, the temperature, it is nothing but, where the maximum temperature location is this, the location is 0.014. So in this way we have solved this numerical. Very easy to understand. If you are very much clear with the derivation, then these numericals are easy to understand. If you have missed my derivation lectures, I will post you the link in the comment section, and you can go and watch over there. So keep watching Happy Learning. Thank you. Take care.